In the mid-2000s, I saw a movie called Small Wonders, and it was about small, independent, local merchants in an increasingly big box world. And one of the portraits featured Norman and Johnny from Regent Photo Studio on Park Avenue, just above St. Viateur. And I walked by their place like hundreds of times, but when I saw the movie, suddenly I remembered that was where I'd gone in 1981 when I was 20 to get my very first passport photo. So I went home after the movie and I rummaged around and I found the passport, and it's got this textured black and white photo with just that hint of a smile that we were allowed back then. And this was good timing because I needed another passport photo. And I thought, I'm gonna go to specialists, because suddenly, like Jean Coutu, sure you could go there, but every employee now was a passport photographer. And I mean, maybe it's not an art, but surely taking a passport photo is a craft. So 2 weeks later, I'm sitting in a very crowded office, and there are framed portraits from floor to ceiling all around me. Babies, baptisms, graduation, weddings, family portraits. It's really from another time. And there's 80-year-old Norman sitting behind the cluttered desk. He looks so small. And Johnny, of indeterminate age, his faithful assistant, perched on a stool. And Johnny is telling me how they don't trust restaurants, so he cooks for them both in a little kitchen in the back every day, mostly fish, which I can smell. It's in the air, because I have startled them with my drop-in request for a passport photo. So they kind of stand up and okay, we're passport photo. And they escort me through the back curtain, the other side of the office, and we walk into this space that's full of old furniture and discarded photo studio stuff, piles of clothes, and way at the back, carved into the clutter, is the photo studio. There's a white backdrop, a stool, 2 lights, a tripod, and a little Polaroid camera. So I am directed to the stool. Johnny tweaks the lights. Norman starts fiddling with my hair, and he doesn't like what I'm wearing, so he wants to rummage around for something. It's like, no, it's just a passport photo. Okay, so we settle into positions, and Norman, from behind the camera, he directs me to look just a little bit happy. Click, click. The Polaroids come whirring out of the camera. He pulls them out, starts waving them. Johnny turns off the lights. We walk back to the office. Norman stands behind the desk. He's waving the Polaroids. And I take the opportunity now to tell them that I was here in 1981 and I got my first passport photo with them. And I've seen the film, Small Wonders. It's amazing. It's a beautiful film. Have they seen it? No, they haven't seen it yet. But, Norman tells me, they've been approached by Hollywood as a duo, $150,000 plus lodging and food for 2 months for some role. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. I mean, when? Don't know. When will you go? Well, it's a long time to be away. And then I turned to Johnny, because Norman has been speaking for both of them, and I asked Johnny, what do you think? It's exciting, he says very evenly. I hope it happens. So the photos are dry, and Norman puts them in an envelope and hands them to Johnny to hand to me. And then Norman sits down and pulls out a comb, combs his hair, puts the comb down, ruffles around on the desk, finds the receipt book, and writes me up a receipt for $12.56. I give him the cash, we shake hands, and goodbye. 1 month later, in the mail, I got an envelope from the passport office rejecting the photos. Because there's a little shadow up in the corner. Oh no, I'm so sad because, well, okay, so I feel like I should go and tell them because I would like for them to fix that problem so they could have, some business. But of course I feel awkward about it, and I don't live around the corner anymore, so I procrastinate quite a long time, months and months and months. And when I finally do go, there's a sign on the door. After 50 plus years, Regent Photo Studio is closed. If you have any questions, call Johnny, and there's the number. So it's over. It's over. Thank you.